Myers take steps toward clearing the Old Bridge Marina of the boats and the junk that Hurricane Ian left scattered in the area.
City leaders cut ties with the leaseholder yesterday following more than 2 years of back and forth about who needs to clean all of this up. The Old Bridge Marina is just off of the Edison Bridge on the North Fort Myers side. And
that's where we find Wink News reporter Zoe Warner. And Zoe, now that old lease has been terminated, what does the city have to do next to finally get all those boats removed?
Lois and Chris, simply put, we just don't know yet. I reached out to the city this morning to see what their next steps are, and they said they still need some time to review what they're going to do in terms of their plan to remove these derelict boats from the marina. Michael DeNike had no idea that this is what his neighborhood would look like.
Destroyed this neighborhood. It really did.
When Hurricane Ian swept through more than 2 years ago, it destroyed the Old Bridge Marina.
Say it's an eyesore to the community and an environmental hazard. That's all there is to it. And I would have thought the environmental part of it, as much as they jump on everybody about little things, something as big as that, they would have taken care of already.
Now, over 20 derelict boats are sitting there, and it's been a tug of war between the leaseholder, the city, and federal agencies to get the proper permits to remove the boats and clean things up. Until now, this week, Fort Myers leaders voted to terminate the lease agreement, now giving the city full control of removing the boats.
We wanted to recommend to the council, based on all the effort put forward, and no progress that we can point to, that we move forward with the lease termination.
But when I talked to the now former leaseholder, he said he was surprised by the move.
I'm a little lost in words. There's been no procrastination on our part. We've gone through every facility that they've told us to, from permittings to contractors.
Skaggs has several questions, but the main one is what's next.
And everyone who loved and liked the marina will be up and running. It's just going through the loopholes of getting permits and getting the vessels removed and rebuilt. That is our goal.
Now, we're going to keep checking back with the city to figure out what the timeline is going to be on removing these derelict boats. And when we learn more, we'll make sure to let you all know. Live in North Fort Myers, Zoe Warner, Wink News.
All right, thank you, Zoe.